For Wall Street Media, this is Carla. I'm here with Doug, and we'll help you make money in the stock market and information you can find anywhere else.
Hey, thanks for coming in to help out today.
You're welcome.
Guys, I have gorgeous Carla here, volunteered to come in and help. Well, didn't volunteer. I tracked her down, chased her down, and dragged her here. But anyhow, very nice of you not to run away once we got you here.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
We've got management changes for you today from Liberum over at liberum.twist.com. And some exciting, interesting stuff. What do we have?
Okay, well, Legg Mason LM announced the appointment of Peter E. Sundman as president and CEO of ClearBridge Advisors, one of its principal asset management subsidiaries headquartered in New York.
Yeah, you know, Legg Mason are a great big mutual fund company, right? Everybody knows them for forever. And for years, everybody listened to their Bill Miller, right? Even more than me.
Really?
And the only problem is it was always their television commercials were we beat the Lipper averages and our funds and competitors and everything for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and all of a sudden his formula is not working anymore.
Yes. Down.
So a little bit of chaos over at Legg Mason. So what do you have for us next? You have more good stuff?
Sure I do. Well, Wilden Group, WLDN, a leading provider of outsourced engineering, public finance, and homeland security services to public agencies primarily in California and other western states, announced that Daniel Chow joined the company as Chief Executive Officer and President of Wilden Engineering and as an Executive Officer of Wilden Group.
Yeah, these guys have been having a pretty tough year of it. Hopefully he'll come in and do a nice job and get them started in the right direction.
Hopefully. CNA Surety Corporation, SUR, announced the resignation of Chairman of the Board of Directors, James R. Lewis, effective December 31st, 2008.
Happy New Year for somebody, but not him. Now, I'll tell you what, this is the funny stuff, right? And this is what German Mike and I always talk about when we're doing this, right? He resigned, he announced his resignation this morning. The market's down, the Dow's down 1.25%, NASDAQ's down 0.5%. This company went up 8% today. So you kind of hate to see, like, oh, you're leaving? Oh, he's leaving. The stock went up.
Wow.
Yeah, we always say, gosh, that's not good, you know.
Good for the investors, huh?
Yeah, they're happy to see a change, but I don't know how happy he is when you see that happen, you know.
All right. Mr. Lewis is also stepping down as President and Chief Executive Officer of Property and Casualty Operations of CNA Financial Corporation when this current term of employment expires on December 31st, 2008.
Yeah, welcome to 09. They're up 8%.
All right. Allied Motion Technologies, AMOT, announced that Richard D. Smith, Chief Executive Officer, will transition in a new role at the company, becoming the Executive Chairman of the Allied Motion Board of Directors. Richard S. Warzala. Am I saying that right? Warzala.
When you say it, it sounds wonderful. I'm sure he's happy just to look at you and hear you saying it.
Okay, Mr. Warzala, who is the current president of COO of Allied Motion, will become the CEO. The changes will become effective May 12, 2009, on the date of the company's 2009 annual shareholders meeting.
We webcast an awful lot of the shareholders meetings. We did a few of those last week, right, Irene? Irene was bringing me up to date on those. Now, here's the other side of it. I guess they're sorry to see him go. They're down 9.5% today on this little announcement, right? You know, so he's happy. He's kind of like, yeah, man, they're going to be sorry I'm gone. You know?
Really?
The other guy's like, for the sack of fracka, you know. He walked out the door and they were like, hey, the party's beginning now. Wow. You know, happy days are here again.
Maybe he'll try and get his job back now.
Maybe they should swap. Maybe they should go to the other places. It would all be a wash for the day.
Maybe.
Hey, guys, I want to tell you something. Before the lovely Carla came in today, you know we're slow for 2 weeks. So I had a little free time on my hands. Tim, Irene, don't listen to this, but I was trading stocks this morning instead of actually working. And I was using stocktwits.com. This is my new favorite site.
StockTwits?
Yeah, it comes from Twitter. Do you use Twitter?
No.
No!
No,
you know
no.
what?
You're going to teach me, right, Doug?
I'm going to. I'm going to show you Twitter. Okay. Your life is empty without Twitter.
Well, let's fill it up.
I'm going to. Do you know what, though? That's going to require you to get out of bed before noon then. So you guys outside of the city, you don't realize, right? All the pretty girls, they only think there's like 15 hours in a day. They think
well,
like
we're
the
up
only
late at night. I
I
mean,
know
you know,
you
we have
are.
to go out after work and
make the city beautiful in the evenings. I know.
Yes.
But I was trading stocks this morning, and I got one of the ideas on there from one of the guys, Andy Swan, who's on StockTwits. It's a free site, and people type in what they're going to trade, right?
Okay.
And over time, after you're watching, you learn who has credibility and who doesn't,
Okay.
right? Because some of the guys are saying, "Oh yeah, I bought that at on other sites." These guys will all call bullshit, right? And they're watching, right, and say like, "Yeah." And so you have to type in what you're actually doing right at that moment.
Okay.
And everybody watching. This guy's got a lot of credibility. I did what he did. Went against me a little ways. I thought, oh boy, you know. So I bought a little more, tried a dollar average, right? Went against me a little more. Went, oh boy, you know. And in the meantime, these other guys
have
are.
so much to do. How do you find time to?
I'm hyper. I need a lot to keep me out of trouble. So these other guys are chiming in and saying, no, I still like the chart on this, and I like this, right? So I bought some more, and ended up making, $1,200 this morning, and that was from StockTwits. From the guys jumping in and in the community, right? I'm a greedy capitalist bastard. You know?
You didn't tell me that when I met you, Doug. You didn't tell me that. No.
I mentioned the church when I met you, didn't I?
I need some of your energy to get up in the morning.
It's practice. That's all it is practice, you know. But StockTwits, you guys, if you're active traders and you're knowledgeable, this isn't for the faint of heart, right? This is if you've done some trading and you know a little bit about the markets, right? You jump in here and you'll see who has the credibility. Just watch and ride it out. Let me tell you, it's been up for 30 days. They have 5,000 active people right now.
5,000?
In 30 days, okay? It's free. I'm not selling you anything. And I'm telling you right now, if you're a novice, right, or not very experienced in this, go and watch and learn, but don't trade, okay? Once you've got your feet wet and you know what you're doing, this is a great place, man, to see really smart guys. And they'll tell you, oh, I'm in this. And, when this was moving against me today, I thought, oh, geez, Tim, he looks like such a nice kid. I'm going to have to send him on an errand and steal his lunch.
Tim.
And Irene and I are going to have to hold up a bank later on.
Irene, don't do it. Don't do it. Irene, don't do it.
Yes, you would. If we had
don't do
to.
it.
Okay, see, if we had to, she would.
Jeez. Don't tell me when and where, because I'm going to be asked questions I don't want to answer.
Well, we do by Army volunteering here. And we always vote by weight, so you know who wins, right?
Doug.
Doug
wins.
Thank you so much for coming in and helping out today. It was a joy to have you here.
Welcome. We are here every day at Wall Street Media. You can find us directly at WSMCO.com.